Another one of our listeners in Fajardo, Puerto Rico, was a woman that has a house on the northeast tip of the island. And as you will hear in the audio coming up, this woman was very terrified as the hurricane was approaching.
Go ahead. Okay, I believe these, I'm not sure if these are tropical storm rings. I don't know what they are, but whatever it is, it's really tearing everything apart. Yeah, the trees are just bending in half. They're bending over and touching the ground. My property has just suffered so much damage already. There's the roofs blown off from certain parts of the house. Jim, I think it's getting worse right now, Jim.
Yeah, it's going to get worse. I'm sorry, I don't know how many times to repeat it, but just make sure you get away from those windows. Good wind in there.
I'm really, really scared. Listen to it.
I can hear it. I'm going to stick with you as long as I can.
Jim, how bad was Andrew when it hit Florida?
That was 140 mile an hour sustained.
140?
Yep. You're not going to get it quite that bad, but some of your gusts are going to be up around that.
Hurricane George took a toll on Puerto Rico as this crane fell victim to George, causing damage to structures below. Altogether, George caused $2 billion damage here and took 12 lives. Hey, Jeff, did you make it back to Marshall Island okay?
Sure did. Jim, you wouldn't believe how strong those winds were, even though George was well to the south. I was very surprised. Well, the reason I called is because my chase partner is unable to make the trip trip north to intercept George. I have to make a decision now because George's ETA for the northern Gulf Coast is about 24 to 36 hours.
Well, so what are your plans?
Well, can you be ready in 4 hours?
4 hours? Hold on, let me look up something here real quick.
Well, let's see. Well, it should take about 12 hours to get into positions to intercept George. So you game?
All right, what the heck? Let's go for it.
All right, well, I'll be there in a few hours, and we'll head for Louisiana, but we might not have to go that far west because George could turn north. Okay, bye.
All right, currently it's September 27th, 1998. Current time is 6:20 p.m. Central Daylight Time. We are about, I would say, 20 minutes outside of Pensacola, Florida, headed west on I-10. Hurricane George is offshore, about 80 miles south of Dolphin Island, Alabama.
Beale Bay Bridge, right?
We're back here in Alabama. It is currently 7:19 p.m. Central Daylight Time. We are crossing Mobile Bay on I-10. We're exposed to water on both sides of us. We've had some really strong, some really heavy, moderate to heavy rain during the last 45 minutes. Light debris in the road from some of the taller trees that line the highway and stuff. We are headed towards Mobile. We should be in Mobile shortly after crossing the bay here. The winds have been okay, but not too bad so far.
What's the pressure reading right now?
I can't look at the...
There's some good winds whistling across here now.
All right, we're getting some good winds whistling across here now.
We have power here.
We have power here. Two, the wind is just whipping over the side of the edge of the bridge here and just creating a mist just going over. We cannot see the water below us, but I could imagine it is extremely rough.
Oh yeah, look at that. What's the how do I get in touch with them on the other number?
What do you think these are? At least hurricane?
Nah, we're talking 50 right now.
Okay.
Right now it comes in sheets. I would say probably 50, 60. Comes in bursts, but it's not hurricane force because I'm able to maintain myself here, but I would say probably 50, 60. Anyway, let me get going. We got somebody here. Let's take off.
It's okay. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Come on, quick, blow out there. There ain't no light on it. Yeah, I got a high beam flashlight. But it wants to go.
It won't take what, but one hurricane force gust to take that thing. You're in a little wet.
Okay, I hear another gust coming. Get
Heard a
ready.
power flash.
Crap, the footage right there. All right, here we go.
Here you go. Jim's gonna feel this one. Woo! Woo! There you go.
That's about 3.5 full miles over.
Sun's running. Going berserk. Power flash. Yep. Alright, I'm not getting it. Light source is too low. A lot of the high signs here along the interstate. Whoa! Williams.
Yes, it is September 29th. Is it the 29th or the 28th?
28.
28th. We're sitting here in the lobby of the hotel at Holiday Inn, and winds outside are about 80, 90 miles an hour. And as you can hear the squealing noises, the howling noises outside. You can hear that howling noise.
Let's go over here.
Outside of this door, ladies and gentlemen, there are 80-mile-an-hour winds. Care to join us?
That door's locked.
Tape on the windows, which is silly. There you go. Nice to hear.
A lot of mist here.
Reading is pressure reading still 2,900 inches. 29.00 inches, folks. I think Hurricane George has 28.70 something. So we're right near the eye wall.
Got this billboard that was here.
About 2 hours ago that came flying off.
Yep.
The front part ripped off earlier in the night, like 2 o'clock in the morning, and then about 4 o'clock in the morning the other half flew off. Yeah.
on my bed for a second. I said, but I'll tell you, boy, I want you to see. I'll sit here and do this.
Yeah. Yeah, that looks like tidal flooding.
Here down here, it's hot.
Has maintained constant vigil in Jackson County, where the damage has been extensive in the Jackson County area. So, make sure that you're prepared and continue to be ready and everything. And Southern County today have extended the air purpose for another 24 hours. Out of this area, I'm going to break along to go shut down the radio station and ensure you that the winds are. As we continue to monitor George and the activity throughout the day, we'll pass along any information.
Flooded all the way back.
Phone system, emergency management agency, and here's what he had to say in regards to rainfalls. It's going to be continuing to come along the next several hours throughout the day as we experience the northeast quadrant of the storm.
And are expecting to have 70 to 75 mile an hour winds for the biggest portion of the day.
Right. Of course, those are just right on the verge of hurricane force winds, and
Oh boy, what a night. We had a rough night. Oh, this is all debris flying over here. This is Winn-Dixie. A lot of that's insulation. Oh yeah, look at the shots. Yeah, put the car in park because I'm going to take a couple of pictures. pole?
Yeah.
Snapped.
That wood ready to fly off of there. A little bit more wind. That would have been going.
Oh wow. Look at all those windows busted out. Oh, look at this whole front discount auto parts store. Look at this. What happened?
Going on.
Debris. Jeez, you just hear stuff flying around still. You hear it all?
Yeah. Around here. Light stuff. Gas station all pretty messed up. For those of you watching this video, we just had Hurricane 1898, September 29th, here in, where are we again? Pascagoula, Mississippi. There's been sporadic damage from 100-mile-an-hour winds.
Jesus.
It's still buffing.
Just about ground zero for the northeast quadrant. We fought with well over hurricane force winds last night.
We may have had worse damage in other areas, but we're unable to get to those areas because police.
Yeah, we've been stopped by the police.
They have a curfew in effect.
We have some buildings with brick actual structural damage to the walls in some of the video, and then some of the roofs, there's some roof damage.
Looting starts. Remember now, the storm just ended a couple hours ago.
Yeah.
We're still having very strong gusty winds. We're just getting the first photograph of damage pictures. Oh, let's go for a swim. Get on the ramp. Let's end it. Those days.
There's the road,
What road is that?
and then the road disappears into the bay. Gone.
SS?